What's going on, DBN? Intergalactic Brew. Just wanted to get my final thoughts on today's contest. Um, you know, Saints steal the game from us. It was a close game, like I expected. I expected the Saints were going to give it their all, throw everything at us that wasn't nailed down. And unfortunately, they got the win. But I mean, that happens, man. I mean, it's any given Sunday. That's how the game works, man. But I just wanted to tell y'all, all my DBN brothers and sisters out there, to not be discouraged. It is definitely not over. Hold on 1 second. Turn this volume down. But it's definitely not over. It's just one loss. I know it's probably one of the most devastating one losses we could ever get, and against a team that we dislike with a passion in the New Orleans Saints. But that's what it is, man, and we can't change it. And the one thing that I'm really interested to see is how we come out and play next week, how we really respond to this. What's our mindset going to be like? And I know, all the criticism is coming. I know the media is, going to, gonna dog us out, till the end of time. But, I'm prepared to take it like a man. And, whatever. I still believe we're one of the top teams in the NFL. That doesn't change my mind. I still believe we're in control of the NFC South. I think if we win at least like 4 of our next games, I would like us to win all of them, but if we win at least like 4 or 5 of our next games, then we'll have this division wrapped up. No doubt about it. This is this is really, really hard to take, but you just got to. Y'all knew it was gonna come sooner or later. It's bad that it had to come from our rival, but everybody's got to get that one loss out of the way. Even though it was a very close game, I mean, we showed our resiliency. We fought as hard as we could. Golly, we fought so hard. But it was pretty much the over emotion and the the uncharacteristic errors that really lost the game for us. It wasn't anything we did physically. It was mentally. Also, I don't feel like, again, as I said in my my loss video, my Saints loss video, that I don't think we came out and played with the confidence that I'm used to us playing with. I mean, yeah, I knew we were gonna, keep playing until we found a way to win. But at least for that first half, I really didn't see us playing with the confidence that we're used to playing with. Like, the defense was half tackling. We hardly got any pressure on Breeze. I mean, we did get some pressure on him, but only in spurts or in moments. But I just didn't see the type of confidence that we're used to having. It seemed like, the New Orleans Saints were playing with the confidence that we should have had. It's like the Saints really just came and just yanked our confidence from up under us and used it to their advantage. You know. But yeah, I mean, we gotta believe we could beat that team. I mean, I know it's in the past now, but I'm just saying, looking ahead to the next game, y'all, we gotta believe we can beat this team. We gotta be more confident against this team, because I know we're better than this team, position for position. Even the quarterback position. I know a lot of, the Aints fans might get on me for saying that. I really don't care. I'm just really speaking my mind right now. But I definitely think Matt Ryan can go pass for pass with Breeze. I mean, look what he did today. He put up 400 plus yards against their defense and secondary. Come on, man. Drew Brees only had 268. Or I think that's what it was. I don't know. But I know Matt put up 400 plus yards. That is astounding compared to previous years. So yeah, man, we can play with this team and we can beat this team. We just gotta believe it. We gotta stop getting over emotional. We gotta stop letting the aura of the Saints, the aura of this rivalry, get to us. Because I think emotions had a real big deal in this loss today. I'm not saying it was everything, but it played a part. It really did. And again, like I said in my previous video earlier, we were more focused on beating the Saints instead of winning the football game. And in a rivalry game, that's what you cannot do. You got to focus on winning the game. Because the Saints are going to be who they are. They're going to be confident. They're not going to show any respect to your defense on offense. And Drew Brees is just going to keep throwing the ball. It's that simple. So we might as well just get used to it, But, yeah, though. Remember back in the offseason I said, and I'll say this again, I said this season was going to be a season that's not only going to test us as a team, but as a fan base. And, I hope that we're not letting this one moment or this one heartbreaking loss tear us apart as a fan base. Because if we can take a victory together, then we should definitely be able to hold each other up in a loss. That's what I think. That's what I think a true fan base is. A fan base can handle both the good and the bad. Because a lot of fan bases can't. Like some others that we know, but we won't go there. But, yeah, I mean, we still got to believe, y'all. Because I do. I still believe. I still believe. I still believe that this team can win this division. I still believe that this team is going to win both their playoff games, and I still believe this team is going to win a championship this year. I truly, strongly believe it. And I know most of y'all out there in the BBN, y'all believe it. But it's a lot of Falcons fans out there that don't, especially after this game. And those are the ones that I'm talking to. Y'all need to stop being so sensitive and, so vulnerable to failure. And stop letting failure make you vulnerable. Because, I mean, it's so unlikely that a team in sports or in any competition can go undefeated. It is extremely difficult to do. Extremely difficult to do. It can be done. But I'm telling you though, you're going to have a lot of flaws. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You're gonna have a lot of flaws if you plan to go undefeated. But if you're willing to deal with those flaws and still be undefeated, God bless you to the fullest. And leading up before today's game, I felt that we can handle the flaws that we had, along with having an undefeated record. So, yeah, I just really wanted to dedicate this video to all the Falcons fans out there and just encourage y'all, to remain hopeful. Don't lose your confidence. Don't lose your confidence. Because like I said, one loss. One loss. That's all it is. Like I said, I know it's against the rival, but it's one loss. And just think of how we lost the game. We lost the game in a competitive way. Now think about if it would have been a blowout and New Orleans just dominated us like they did last year on Monday Night Football. Then yeah, then we would have been really down in the dumps. But you know what? I'll tell you the truth. Even though it's not going to make anything better, in spite of losing a close competitive game, I still kind of feel good about it because I felt like had we taken advantage of those 3 opportunities that we had to put it in the end zone, we would have won that game. But I'm not celebrating moral victories here. I'm just saying that's something positive I can take away from the game. Because we hung in there. Now, y'all know our history of Falcons teams versus the Saints. If they would have been scoring back-to-back touchdowns like that, especially that last pass to Jimmy Graham, we just would have completely given up. We would have just been playing not to embarrass ourselves the rest of the games. But we didn't. We got some stops. We got Drew Brees off the field. We made, some damn good plays on offense. It's just the fact that, it just, one play just didn't go right. It didn't. But, like I said, man, that's just it. Everybody has to be humble. And, sometimes when you're humble, it's not necessarily because, you're a self-centered person. It's just the fact that, it was just somebody else's time or somebody else's day. And on this day, it was the Saints' day. That's all there is to it, man. You got to give credit where it's due. Because, we're not an arrogant football team. We don't go around talking a lot of, I'm not going to say a lot of junk, but you know what I'm saying? We don't go around, talking down on other people just because we've been playing well. Or we don't disrespect any team's talent. We're very honest and we're very blunt about how we play the game. And that's what I like about my team. The Falcons have always been a straight up, honest, blunt team. We know we have flaws. We know that. And we're going to fix them. And we're going to come out these next couple of weeks leading up to the Saints game. We're going to win that game. We're going to win the Arizona game. And whoever else is after them, I think Tampon Bay, if I'm not mistaken. And then the Saints coming here again, and it's round 2. So round 1 goes to them. Round 2 will be ours. There will be no knockout. It's going to be a split decision, pretty much. If you want to put it like that, it's going to be a split decision. New Orleans got round one. Atlanta gonna get round two, and it's gonna be even Steven. So yeah, but I just want to tell all my DBN family, man. Just stay encouraged. Like I said, keep your confidence, keep your hopes high. You know, everything happens for a reason. I know y'all don't like to hear that, but I think that that motto holds true. And maybe the reason why this happened was so that we could go back and see the mistakes that we made. Maybe it took New Orleans exposing us a little bit to really see, where we need to get better at. It's another quote that says experience is the best teacher. And it's true. That coaching staff, they can do all the coaching and training us all they want, but, the experience is where you really learn your lesson from. So, I believe we learned ours. I believe we have. I truly believe we have. And, hopefully this game here will help us find like that inner ruthlessness or that inner what's the word? I guess meanness. Yeah, I guess that's the word. No. Merciless. That's what I'm thinking. Hopefully this game will help us find that merciless attitude within. Because I think if we, start to play with, the confidence that we were playing with the first 8 games, as well as, playing with a lot, more merciless aggression, I think we'll be unstoppable, both on offense and defense. But that's pretty much it, man. I'm praying that we get Spoon back this week. I hope Julio is okay. The receiving corps did outstanding today. Tony got his 100th touchdown. Good to see that. Roddy made some plays. Julio made some plays. Harry Douglas made some plays. But as far as the run game goes, man, I mean, the offensive line, like somebody really needs to go get at the offensive line and get them mad because they need to be more meaner. They need to be mashing these guys up front. There is no way that half of these guys, I'm talking about on the Saints defense, there's no way that half of these guys should be able to get easy penetration up the middle or come around the edge and beat our O lineman one-on-one. There's no way that should happen. So yeah, the O line's got to get a little meaner, man. I believe they're too much of teddy bears. They need to become gorillas or, doggone panthers or something. No pun intended, Carolina Kittens. But yeah, I mean they need to add an animalistic element to themselves, man. Because right now, like I said, they're playing just like a bunch of teddy bears, if you ask me. But that's my opinion. But like I said, I'll be alright. It may be taking me a couple of days to get over, but I'll be alright. And I'm ready for Arizona too, man. I think, we're going to take all of our frustrations out on those guys. I just got a feeling. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. That's pretty much it for me. So, I'm out. 2 fingers.